Hey there, it's Miss Bulkey. I just want to do a quick lesson, quick example actually on why cross multiplication works. Okay, so when we're doing proportional reasoning, this means that we have one fraction is equal to another fraction. So x is what we are trying to find here. So there's two different ways that we can solve for x besides using cross multiplication. I'm going to show you why cross multiplication works. So basically, if we're trying to solve this, we want to isolate x. So using algebra, what I would do is if I'm dividing by 3 here, what I would then do is you're dividing by 3. I want to, move it onto the other side, just like in algebra. So you would be multiplying by 3. So that if I multiply 5/8 by 3, then I would end up with 15/8 is equal to x. So then you can solve it if you want to, into a decimal. It would be x is equal to 15 divided by 8, which is 1.87. You could, 1.88 actually, if I round it properly. All right, and then there's another way of doing this. So if I did 5 divided by 8 on this side, it would come out, let's use a different color here. It would come out to be 0.63 equals x over 3, and then because I'm dividing by 3 on one side, I multiply 3 times 0.63 and I end up with the same thing. So I'm going to end up with x equals 1.88. Okay, so that's algebra, and that's why cross multiplication, that is, the coined term, works for proportional reasoning. So if I had, just to show you, I'm going to end up with the same, how cross multiplication works. If I have 5/8 is equal to x over 3, if you're noticing what's happening, it's the same thing as multiplying 5 by 3, which is 15, is equal to 8 times x. So therefore, isolate my x, 15 divided by 8, and I end up with the same as this. Okay, so when we are doing our rest of the unit using proportional reasoning, this is why you've heard of cross multiplication works for equivalent fractions.